Air Force has what's called the G4G program, Go for Green program, different names, but they use the same system. The Go for Green program in the Air Force uses the same traffic light color coding. Here's another thing that was interesting for Air Force, Food for Function. It's another program, that was essentially initiated by Aramark. The Food 2.0 initiative, right? Aramark helped deliver certain foods to the DFACs and to mess halls as part of a Food for Function initiative. Aramark, which is one of our, known government contractors, we now have Best Self. That's another program the Air Force uses. Shape Up, Eat Right, Live Well, and Fit to Fight. Shape Up provides education on like where to start in your physical fitness, where you should be improving at or what have you. If you know where you need to improve, the Shape Up part of the Best Self program helps you out with that part. Then you have the Eat Right. So obviously the Eat Right portion is going to be where you get education on how to choose the right types of foods. So Live Well essentially ties back to sleep and mindset. Because of course, when your sleep is all messed up, and obviously, in the military, there may be situations where you don't get as much sleep. It teaches you how to maximize your sleep with what the best that you can, Even if you're not getting a full 7 to 9 hours, which is what's recommended for most adults, even if you don't get that, I know in the Army, as long as you got 4 hours of sleep, the Army, called it good. Now, obviously, there's situations where, you're not just gonna be getting consistent 4 hours of sleep. You'll get a full night, unless of course you have issues sleeping, which is where programs like this come into play. So not in the Air Force, but I do believe the Space Force on their PT test has a fit to fight scoring standard. The fit to fight mentality, the fit to fight concept originated with Air Force, and then it just passed on to the Space Force. With that fit to fight, what that does is it provides education on how to take the Shape Up, Eat Right, and Live Well and combine those concepts to remain fit to fight as an airman. Okay, and even as a Guardian, because like I said, it expands out to that too. Space Force uses pretty much all of the same programs the Air Force does.